Happy Tuesday, people. Today is Let's Talk Tuesday, so let's talk. I know it's been a while since I've done a Let's Talk Tuesday segment, so that's why we're going to do one today. So today we're going to talk about how to say no and how to obey your convictions. Now I know some people have a struggle, saying no, or not wanting to say no because they don't want to feel bad, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you just have to say no, and you just have to abide by it. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to say no without feeling bad and respecting your convictions. So I know that used to be a big struggle for me. I never wanted to say no because I would feel bad for not helping somebody or not taking an opportunity or whatnot. But when I think about it, it's like if I would have said no, I could have avoided a lot of trouble, a lot of drama. I would have never, stepped out on God's time for my purpose or whatever. So I just want to help people on how to say no and not how to feel bad about it. Because now I'm learning that sometimes I just have to say no. Like, yes, internally I'll feel bad because it's like, oh my God, I want to be there, I want to help out, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if it's not meant for me to do it, I'm not going to do it. And that's one thing I've been praying about, is just for me to obey my convictions. Because sometimes I'll feel my answer is no, but I'll still be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do it this time. And then that's when the chaos happens because I was not supposed to do it, or wasn't supposed to be there, or wasn't supposed to help out. So I just want to help you to say no, but not feel bad about it. Okay. First tip is just say no. And I know that's real cliche or whatnot, but that is just simple as that. Sometimes your no is your protection from something that is not in your plan, or to something that's coming your way that you don't expect. So for example, say for instance, there's somebody that doesn't like you, that just talks about you, blase, and you're not happy for you or whatever, and then they ask you for something, or they want to speak to you or whatever, and it's like deep down inside that this person doesn't like you, they don't care about you, blase, and it's like in the Bible it says to love one another, to be there for one another, love your brother, sister, or whatever, but you feel that conviction that says no. There you go, there's your answer. Because I feel like people keep people around in seasons for too long when they're only meant to be there for a temporary time period. So a person that doesn't like you, whatever, that does this to you behind your back, blase, now they know that they have access to you whether they talk about you or not, and they're going to keep you around. But you can block that by just saying no. And once you say no, of course they're gonna be mad, blase, I don't like her no more, blase, and that's fine, because now you've closed that door. Now they can run to somebody else and do the same thing to them, and then you have your peace, because you need peace in your life to keep all the chatter and the chaos away from you. And simply saying no helps you to remove that. So I mean, oh well, life goes on. You did your part. Now you don't have to worry about keeping that niggity Nancy or Neil in your life. You said no, that door is closed. On to the next one. The next one is temptation. I know it's very tempting to, not do something, to not be tempted by something or whatnot. But in the Bible it says Jesus was tempted so many times, but yet he didn't go for it. So everyone is held accountable for their temptations, and we can say no if we choose to. Because like I said, Jesus was tempted and he said no. So like for instance, say you want to stop smoking, you want to stop drinking, you want to stop cheating, you want to stop doing what you want to stop doing, but you feel like this is what you're accustomed to, but inside that you're not supposed to do it. That's your conviction of saying no, and just don't do it. Because inside, if you are close to God or you pray, whatever, whatever relationship you have with God or whatever, He will give you that sign. It doesn't even have to be a physical sign. It could be a spiritual sign to say that you're not supposed to do something, or it's about time for you to stop doing something. But you don't want to stop because that's all you know. But you have to obey your convictions. You have to just die down to it and just say, okay, I'm going to stop. And then you will notice all the changes in the world coming towards you. So I'm telling you, like, don't let your flesh take over your spirit, because your spirit will lead you in the right direction. Your flesh will lead you in the wrong direction. So if you feel in your spirit like you just feel that tug, like no, that means no, just don't do it. So that's why I want to help, to say, like, to obey your convictions, because, like I said, you can feel it, but you don't obey it. And that's where you have your issues. That's where you go back to your ex-boyfriend, or you go back smoking, you go drinking, you do this, do that, and it's wrong inside. So that's where you have to obey it and not feel bad about it. Of course, people are going to talk about you like, oh, I remember you used to be a pothead, or you used to drink all the time, you used to be in the club all the time, you used to do this person, that, whatever. Don't let people make you feel bad about your convictions, because at least you're obeying yourself and you're obeying God by doing what is right. And you can't let people make you feel bad about your nose, because I'm telling you, your nose are protections. They're going to help you. It's redirection into a new direction. So don't let people make you feel bad about you saying no, because in the end of the day, you don't want yes people. Like, or yeah, girl, that hair is off the hook, even though it's natted and tangled up and all that jazz. Or yeah, girl, you need to get them toes done, even though those toes are a little cracky and all that. So you don't need somebody that always tells you yes, because that's the same thing as disobeying your convictions, because it's not right. So you have to ask somebody for confirmation, and that person's going to agree with you, and then the drama and the chaos happens. So you cannot keep yes people around, and you can't be a yes person yourself. You can't be that friend that's always like, oh my God, yes girl, you look cute, but you look raggedy. Or yes girl, he is the one for you, even though he's cheating on you and try to talk to me and my friends and your aunt and everything. You don't need people in your life like that. So that's what the whole big circle of this thing is. Just learn how to say no and not feel bad, because I know that's something that I'm working on myself. And honestly, I don't feel bad, because if I know I'm not supposed to do something in my spirit, I'm not going to do it. And that's where I fell short of my glory before. Like, I'll go back to guys that I know that played me, didn't like me, or I will go somewhere that I know I'm not supposed to go. I used to spend money on things I know I'm not supposed to buy, blase. So, and it's all about just obeying my convictions, and I don't feel bad about it. Like, sometimes I'll think about it and I'm like, dang, did I make the right decision? But then when I really think about it, I'm like, yeah, I did. So don't feel bad. Like, you're doing the right thing. Like, life is too short to keep making mistakes. Yes, mistakes are part of growth, but you can avoid making mistakes by just obeying your convictions. If you're not supposed to do something, you're not supposed to be here, you're not supposed to be with this person, you just have to obey it, and God will give you greater than what you are expecting. And that's simple as that. So I hope those tips were very helpful. I didn't mean for this to be a long video, but I just want to, help somebody, because I know how it is to always say yes, yes. Like, yes, I'll, go with you, or yes, I'll drink with you, or yes, I'll do this with you, or whatever. And it's like, deep down inside, it's like, you don't want to do that. So if deep down inside you don't want to do it, just don't do it. Like, don't feel bad for not following the crowd or wanting to be a part of the crowd, because that's the blessing in standing out. You're doing your own thing. So don't feel bad, and just simply say no. I'm telling you, you'll avoid a lot of trouble. Say no, and you just never know what blessings come after the word no. So I'll talk to you all in another video. Enjoy your Tuesday. Bye.